Hey guys, it is your girl Victoria. Hi everybody. For those of you who will be joining and tuning in, today I'm going to be speaking about confidence. Somebody said to me, "Why are you so confident?" And I said, because I'm confident. And I'm going to share with you guys why and how to be confident. Hi Sandra. Hi Femi. Hey Evrad. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? So this is going to be really deep and authentic. Oh, my dad's on. Hi Daddy. Thanks for joining. Hi Peter. So guys, confidence. Hi Emmy. Emmy-T. Yeah, so confidence, guys. Big thing. Confidence is probably one of the key determining facts of how far you go in life. The things you're willing to do, the things you're not willing to do. And so I'm just going to tell you a few tips on how to build your confidence, and why you need to build your confidence, and what actually breaks our self-esteem and confidence. So, oh, thank you for the love heart, guys. It's so sweet. I love you guys so much. Hi, Glendon. Nice to see you. Oh, I said your name right. That's good, Everard. Yeah, so confidence is such a big thing. And we live in a society where we are taught to somehow not think we are good enough. We are taught that we're somehow inadequate. You know? Hi, Lily. Hi, Brando. How nice to see you. So we go through life, even from childhood, thinking and believing that intrinsically we don't look good enough, we're not rich enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not this enough. And there's a reason why, because we live in a culture that values what we have over who we are. And why that is because, well, capitalism is one of those things, because guess what? If you think you're ugly, guess what you're going to do? You're going to buy things, clothes and makeup and all these things and weight loss pills to feel better about yourself. So there's a whole industry, and you guys need to really understand this. Like, your insecurity pays people. So this is why, we've got so many people who are, especially since the social media era as well, who feel so inadequate because, hi Isaiah, nice to see you. Hi Dean. People feel so inadequate because they're watching people's fake Instagram life. They're comparing themselves to other people. They're watching people set up businesses, and then they're comparing, thinking, oh my God, this person's doing this. They're traveling here. And then look at me. I'm not doing this and that. And then they feel insecure. You can never, ever, ever be confident in yourself when you are comparing yourself to other people and other people's lifestyle. There's no point in doing that because, one, you don't know whether their lifestyle is authentic or real, and also you don't know what they've been through. And furthermore, if you really wanted those things, you could actually have them. But you believe, and this is where confidence comes in, it's belief systems. You somehow believe you're not good enough, you're not capable enough, there's not enough. And so you begin to feel bad about yourself, and then you begin to feel insecure. So as soon as somebody says, oh, you're ugly, or somebody rejects you in some way, it's like it triggers what you already believe about yourself because you're insecure. Hi Austin, nice to see you. Jonathan says, confidence is key. It starts inside and the extrinsic factors won't have such a weight on your feelings. Great conversation. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. We need to stop placing our value on external factors. We need to start building our internal values. Hi Charlene, hi Andrea. And this is the thing, another thing about confidence is like, you build your inner confidence by actually sticking to your word. Now, this is a really important thing because a lot of people break their word, not only to other people, but to themselves. So you say, okay, I'm going to start the gym tomorrow, or I'm going to make this lifestyle change or whatever, and then you don't do it. So imagine if you can't even keep your word to yourself, how can you ever trust yourself? How can you trust your own word? How can you be confident that you're capable to even execute what you say you want to do for yourself? And people always really overlook this as a thing about confidence. When you break your own word to yourself, you're breaking your own self-esteem, because internally you can't honor your own promises to yourself, which means you won't honor your promises to other people. And then when you let other people down, people also don't trust you. And when people don't trust you, they probably will treat you a bit different. So again, you lose more confidence. You lose more self-respect. Hi, Manu. Nice to see you. So it's so important to build confidence, to have integrity. Integrity with your word to yourself, first and foremost, and integrity with other people. Because when you start to break your word, you break your confidence. You break down your self-esteem. Another point is your belief system. You really need to stop believing bullshit, guys. You really need to stop believing these ideas and thoughts that make no sense. Who told you that you wasn't good enough? Who actually said that? And even if somebody said that, why did you believe that? You know, people believe nonsense all the time. People don't filter. You're not filtering the information that's coming in. You're receiving and accepting. Oh, you know, the world said, okay, I must do this. Oh, okay, I gotta get this car. If I have this car now, that means I'm important. Okay, you get the car. You're not more important. People say, oh, okay, I've got to have this job here. That means I'm somebody. Or, you know, let me go and get this house, or let me go and get married. And you make all these things make you feel like you're important, when that has nothing to do with how important you are. Nothing at all. How important? What makes you important? The fact that you even exist makes you important. I think people need to comprehend this, right? You had a 1 in 4 million chance of being born. Do you know how much sperm was running around trying to get to that egg? And you, me, and everyone was here actually was the ones that arrived. Hi, Leanne. My girl's there. Nice to see you. And my friend Leanne inspired this conversation actually, because she asked me today, like, why are you so confident? And one reason why I'm so confident is because despite my mistakes, despite my flaws, despite, you know, some of the things that I've done, I don't let them define me. I'm confident because I'm okay with myself. I'm okay where I am in my life. You know, I don't let my past determine my whole identity. I don't link my identity to what I have or what I don't have. And I just think I'm a dope person, and I am, to me. And for those who don't, and let me tell you something, when you're confident in yourself, you will find people who will not like that about you. They want you to feel insecure, because when you're insecure, people can control you. You know, they can tell you, oh, you're doing this wrong, and then you're going to now look up to them like some savior, because people like that. People like to feel like they're one level up. I had some incident that happened today. You know, somebody was trying to come in like they was giving friendly advice, but really their intention was to, how can I put it? Their intention was to actually show me that they know more than me, and I'm wrong, they're right. You know, and people sometimes aren't even conscious of what they're doing. You know, whenever we're trying to communicate with somebody, like, people can be wrong and people can be right, you know. But there's sometimes people have hidden motives, and you guys got to be really aware of people's hidden intentions, you know. And some people don't even know their hidden intentions, that the moment they plant a seed of doubt in you and your abilities, now you're going to start to double think yourself. Now, especially if you're not secure in yourself. So people have a big impact in your confidence and your self-worth. Neil says we need to be more comfortable. Email success. I don't understand that, Neil, if you want to repeat that. So, you know, hi Femi, nice to see you. So, you know, you got to be really careful about people and their advice. Like, where is it coming from? You know, is it coming from an intention of genuine help? Or is it coming from a place of superiority? Is it coming from a place of, well, I'm better than you and you're less than me? Because that's what people do. We're constantly trying to evaluate each other and size each other up and show our bravado, and I did this and I do that and I'm this and that. Because these people are validated by their own importance. And that's not confidence. That's what you call arrogance. Confidence is just being okay. You're not trying to be better, or, you're not trying to say that because you're great, no one else is great. It's just that you're great. And you guys need to remember, everyone on this live, you are great as you are. You don't need to be anything else, have anything else. The fact that you exist means that life wanted you here. So you're important. And that's what I believe. I'm an important being. I deserve respect. I deserve to have everything that I desire in my life, and I will work towards it. And I'm not going to tolerate bullshit from anybody. You're not going to disrespect me. You're going to respect my boundaries. And if you can't do that, bye-bye. You're not going to be in my life. And that's another thing. People allow people spaces in their life at their table when they shouldn't. And that's how you lose confidence, because you're not even sticking up for yourself. You're not even saying, do you know what? Half of the people that I know don't even know what they want in anything, what they want in life, what they expect in relationships, what they want in their careers, what they want in their finance. And it's like, they're all like, everything's out of control. Like, oh my God, I just don't even know. And then they just stay in this rut, just accepting everything that they have when it's not even what they want. Because you're not confident, or you don't believe, or you don't have the skills to be able to change. Hi Sus, I'm good, how are you? You don't have the, ability to change it. And that's all because of how you think. And the problem that we have is that people just you're not thinking. And if you are thinking, it's flawed. You're thinking about the wrong things. You're thinking about what other people think about you rather than what you think about you. Who cares what anybody else's opinion is of you? Do they pay your bills? Do they feed you? Do they matter? Do they empower you? If not, why do you care? And even if they do, why do you care? We spend so much time caring about what people think. Oh, if I do this, what are they going to say? Oh, I can't wear that because they want, oh, I can't do this or whatever. And we live our lives like worrying about I don't even know who they are, because you're not confident in yourself and you need external validation to do you. This is a problem we have in this world, and this whole social media thing has made it even worse. Like, we've got a world full of narcissistic people, and then we've got a world of like people who just feel they're inferior because they don't have, or they don't think they have, these things that make them important. And it's really, really important that we all start to recognize that you don't need anything. What you need is character. You need to build your internal confidence. You need to push yourself. Like, when you're not confident in something, it's like starting a business. People don't start businesses because they're not confident. And it's rightly so, because you've never done it before. How can you be confident in something you have never done? Hi, Charmaine. Hi, Naomi. How can you be confident in something you've never done before? So this is why it's important to actually do something outside your comfort zone that you've never done before. Because once you do it and you get a result, your confidence is going to be built. Once you do it twice and you get result, more confidence, then it just becomes second nature. This is how we build confidence. It's about belief. You can go from believing you can't do something to actually doing it, to then now changing your whole belief system. Actually, I can do this. And that's how you build confidence, guys. You build confidence through your internal system of what you think, your belief system, your perspective. We need to start having these perspectives that are just distorted. If you fail at something, it doesn't make you a failure. This is what we do. We fail at one thing and then we basically judge ourselves. Not that we failed at that specific thing. We are the failure. It's distorted thinking, guys. It doesn't help you. It doesn't serve you. It keeps people in very, very limited positions. And when people talk about limiting beliefs and limiting mindsets, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, FizzCat. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So guys, engage with me. Tell me where you're from. Tell me, tell me what in fact, does anyone have any questions about how to build confidence, or anything they want to share about their own confidence journey? Don't feel afraid. Neil, I'm trying to see what you say. Trying to see what you're saying here, but my phone's just not, so just bear with me. But guys, I'm really, really, really serious about helping people overcome some of the limitations that they have, because I see it every day. Like, So many of us are just trapped in our little worlds of fear and, insecurity, and just lost in life because we just don't believe, one, in ourselves. We don't believe in the possibilities. Like, think about it. If somebody has done it in this physical world, it is possible for you to do the same, because we all have the same 24 hours. Yes, okay, I'll agree there can be some limitations, but is that even if people use race, if one black man can become a millionaire, 20, 1,000, 100 can. If one woman can become, a million, whatever, it's just possible. All possibilities exist if we've already seen, and even possibilities that we haven't seen exist are yet to come, you know? Neil says, that's why people can't put me down. I have that mental mindset. Good for you, Neil. That's so important, Guys, if you are finding value in what I'm saying, I really want you to do something for me, because this is a word. There's certain people that need to hear this today. So I want you to just do something for me. I want you to go and share this video. If anything I'm saying is resonating, you're learning, you're getting some value, it's inspiring you, or just for the sake of sharing it because you like me, please do so on your page. Just share the button. There's caring and sharing. Don't keep all this valuable content to yourself. Come on, guys. But yeah, hi Nigel. Nice to see you. Hi Brandon. All these people coming in. But yeah, guys, we'll go back to the point of your surroundings and people in your life, because the biggest thing to erode your self-esteem is your relationships. Relationships. Your friends. If your friends are giving you, you come to them and you tell them, okay, you're doing a new business, or you're doing something, you're on something, and their comments are less enthusiastic, or, oh, you can't do that, that ain't gonna work. Those are not your friends. You need to move on, because see, those kind of people, their own limitation, what they can't do, they'll never allow you to do more than them, or even encourage you. And it can really set you back. These things really set people back. Their surroundings, their family members, like, people are the biggest contributors to the lack of self-esteem. People who have suffered from any type of abuse, especially in childhood. Abuse has a big, long impact on how we see ourselves, even as adults. If we've been through a traumatic event, or we suffered from any type of abuse by family member, parent, whatever, it affects how we see ourselves, especially as a child. And if you haven't learned to think or upgrade your level of thinking, you'll keep those thoughts. You'll keep that sense of, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not enough. And this is what's stopping people from living the life they want to live. You just don't believe you're worthy of it. This is what makes people go into like toxic relationship after relationship after relationship, or stay in this dead ass job that you hate. Like, it's soul destroying, because you don't have the confidence, and you don't have the confidence because you don't have the self-belief. And you don't have the self-belief because deep down you just don't believe you're worthy of anything better. And the sooner people recognize that in themselves, and then start to understand that you are worthy. You are worthy of everything, You're worthy of whatever you want to accomplish in this world, whatever you want to have, do, be, experience. And I want to share something with you guys, which was really inspirational and transformational for me, because, a lot of us spend time chasing the means, which is the money. I want the job, I want this, I want that, the means. But we don't actually focus on the end. Why do you want the money? You want the money because you want experiences. And it's been proven that there's 3 things that help human beings feel completely fulfilled and completely whole. And that is experiences, growth, and contribution. So I have a little exercise, and you guys, if you have a pen and paper, I suggest you do this, or do this later. But what I want you to do is, I want you to get a piece of paper, and you are going to write the experiences, and then 60 seconds maximum. And the reason why you need to time yourself is because whatever comes up off your mind as the first thought is the thing that's really important to you. So you need to write down the experiences you want to experience before you die. Because remember, we're here for a limited time, guys. So what there's a saying that said, don't die with the music inside of you. So what's the experiences that you want to have? Take 60 seconds to write down dot by dot. So experiences could be, I want to travel the world. I want to live in a nice house. I want to drive a Ferrari or own a Ferrari. I want to get married on the beach. I want to, I don't know, anything. Everyone has their own experiences. It doesn't even have to be material. It could be, I want to experience pure bliss, whatever that may be. I want to see my children graduate. You just need to write these experiences down. And then you want to talk about your growth experiences, because we're always constantly trying to aspire to something. We need to grow. We're human beings. Like, everything in this life grows. And if you're not growing, you're stagnant. You will feel like you're dying inside. So where do you want to grow? Do you want to, grow in your knowledge of a specific field? Do you want to grow in your patience? Do you want to grow in your ability to manage stress? Do you want to grow in the way you deal with life situations? You want to grow in your mindset and be more resilient. You need to think about where you feel as a human being you need to grow, because if you're not aware of these things or making efforts to change these things, you're going to be stagnant and you're going to feel it. You're going to get depressed. You're going to feel like, my life's not going anywhere. So you need to be challenging yourself internally how you want to grow, and then you want to look at your contribution, because everybody I speak to, it's like, when you ask, what do you want to do? Like, what's your ambitions? It's like, well, part of us need to contribute to life. We want to leave this planet, leaving a legacy. We've done something. And the legacy doesn't have to be huge. It could be, I want to leave an impact in my children's lives. And, or you want to feed 1 million starving children around the world, and whatever that may be. But you need to really think about what your contributions, what you want them to be, why you want them to be there. And then once you do that, you need to figure out every single day, break down your months, and I always say make a 3-year plan, because 3 years is a good time. It's not as long as 5. 1 year is too short. 3 years is a good time to really plan, where you want to be, what you want to have. And plan each year. What do you need to do every week? Where do you need to be? Who do you need to be? What courses do you need to take? What books do you need to read? What coaches do you need? What learning do you need to do? You just need to figure that out, or you need to hire a coach like myself and have someone help you figure it out. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be like a little rat running on the treadmill, just going round and round and round and round in circles, saying, I want to do this, want to do that, want to do this, and never do one thing. You guys hearing me? So important. So important. And once you start working towards your goals, you will build confidence. Once you say, right, I'm going to get up for every day for the next year or week. Start with a week, because a year's long. Even to start with a day. I'm going to get up today and I'm going to work out. After you work out, the confidence that you've built, because you've honored your word, you've been in control of your life. You've been in control of yourself. You've been in control of what you wanted to do. And this is why I always say, never break your word. Never break your word to yourself. Never break your word to anybody else. Because the moment you break your word, you break your trust for yourself. So you stop trusting yourself. And when you break your word with other people, people stop trusting you. And when people stop trusting you, you can't influence them. If you say, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then you don't do it, then whenever you say it again, people are just like, oh, yeah, here we go. And you won't be able to influence people. And if you can't influence people or yourself, you can't control anything. Influence is such an important thing. Honoring your words is probably one of the biggest things around confidence. And it's why a lot of us just don't like ourselves, because we have so much broken promises. We've done so many things that we know we shouldn't have. And my tip for that, to kind of erase that, or to let that get out your psyche. If you've done broken promises to yourself or anybody, forgive yourself and write it down. I broke a promise to this person. I did this. I do this all the time. Anytime I do something, I have to clear up with that person, because sometimes we break promises. Sometimes we can't always honor what we say we're going to do, but it's about, how do we clear up? How do we fix that? How do we make that right? Neil Hines says, this is why I put my goals for myself. So my short-term plan is to get my driving license and my level 3 football coaching, and my long-term plan is to get into football coaching academy. And that's excellent, Neil. I really, really, pray and I wish you all the best. And, I definitely share some strategies with you on, how to make sure that you actually do this, because, you know, I'm telling you, words, I've said, I will do this. We always do it. We're going to do this, going to do that. And then, you know, we don't take the actions on it. And that's the key thing. Action is everything. Hi, Terrence. Nice to see you. Action is everything, you know. We have to, once we set the goals, and again, why people don't take action and why people procrastinate is confidence. They're scared. They're thinking, oh, well, what's the point? If I do it, it's not going to work. Or, no, I'm not going to stick it. Because you already have this belief system that it's not going to work. You don't even believe in your own success. You don't even believe in your own abilities. And that's why you're insecure. That you have no confidence in yourself. You have no lack of self-esteem, you know. So the moment you start to do things that challenge you, stick to what you say you're going to do, take action and get results, you're going to see your whole life change. You're going to see your confidence grow. And then you're going to be able to, your brain's going to think, oh, well, I was challenged in this, but I overcame this. I can do this. And you can overcome that. And you just keep pushing and challenging yourself. Keep pushing and challenging yourself. Such an important thing. So guys, I am making this just really brief, just what I want to share with you all. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you are also, oh yeah, before I go, what I'm going to just drop in is, I've announced this and I'll continue to announce it. I am doing a challenge to make $100,000 in the next 100 days. And I want to carry people along. Now, interestingly enough, you know, I had somebody who told me it was not possible, or that it wasn't possible for other people. And I rebuked it, because their argument was, because it took them 6 years to get to that level, it's going to take everybody the same amount of time. And I rebuked it. And you know why I rebuked it? Because what could take somebody 6 years can take somebody 6 weeks with the right with the right things. Your circumstances is not my circumstances. Your skills is not my skills. Your blessing and my blessing are different. And, you know, if you spend time with me, guys, I'm telling you, this is why I want people to come into the challenge, because this is where you are going to be in an environment where, I'm telling you, you will believe in yourself so much that you'll become unstoppable. My goals is with ask all my friends. My friends can't tell me they cannot do something. People around me cannot tell me. The word can't does not exist in our vocabulary, because at the end of the day, anything's possible. It's all possible. Hi, Joanne, nice to see you. You know, so I rebuke all these people that are trying to tell me, oh, it's not possible. It's not possible for you, right? What's possible for me is different what's possible for you. And what's possible for the people that are around me is possible if I can do it and you're walking with me and we're doing the same thing, it's possible for you, you know. And I want everybody, like, I'm so passionate, determined, like my life purpose is to make sure that, you know, people around me have this personal transformation, go through what I've gone through and had to go through, and get the results, because that's ultimately what we want. We want to have results. We want to have a better life. We want to, you know, be happy. We want to be fulfilled. We want to do the things that inside of us that is just like we want to do, you know. You have like this spirit, this consciousness, this thing, awareness in you that is seeking to express itself. It's seeking to have these experiences, but you're so limited because we've been in this culture which has just been pure bullshit. Everything we've been taught is just wrong, you know. Everything we think is true is not, you know, all because of trying to control people and suppress people. And you just got to break free from it. You got to break through the shackles, break through the chains. People will try and tell you it's not possible. You just rebuke them. We rebuke them. Everything is possible. You are possibility. You are pure potential. You can do anything you put your mind to with the right support, the right team, and the right structure. And I'm going to leave you guys on that note. So thank you for joining my live. And join me again next Wednesday for my Wisdom Wednesday session. I'll let you guys know in advance what we'll be talking about. But yeah, thank you guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.